Hi there, welcome to our Hot Topic video entitled Separating or Getting Divorced, Protect Your Assets.
Recently, we have received many calls from clients letting us know that they need to sell their property as a result of dissolving a partnership, be it an end to a partnership, relationship, common law situation, or business. These may seem different, but they actually have a lot in common, and for the purpose of this video, we will treat them all the same. No one enters a partnership of any kind with the end in mind, but unfortunately, it's more the rule rather than the exception these days. Not taking into account the possible end makes the situation exponentially more difficult.
We recommend to all of our clients that are entering into any type of partnership, first and foremost, to write a contract at the time when they're on good terms, stipulating exactly what will happen if for any reason there's a disagreement or something should happen to end the partnership in the future.
This contract should state what each party is contributing to the partnership, be it monetary, goodwill, sweat equity, etc., as well as a predetermined outcome should either party or unforeseen circumstance end the partnership in the future.
There tends to always be unforeseen circumstances, whether we like them or not. For example, we had a difficult situation a while back. A couple, and we'll call them Ray and Marie, were in a common law relationship at one point. They wanted to buy a condo. Ray had the cash for the down payment, but he had bad credit, whereas Marie had a very good income and had great credit.
In order to get approved for the mortgage, Ray couldn't be on title. They were both okay with this, but there was nothing documented in writing. They bought the condo with only Marie on title. Years later, Ray and Marie went on vacation, and Marie was involved in an accident and passed on. They were never married and had no partnership agreement, nor did Marie have a will. The property ended up in the hands of Marie's estate, and her family had the choice of whether or not to give Ray his right to the property, or even to continue to live in the property.
Sometimes we help people in situations where two people are dating, but not necessarily ready to move in together. But they're thinking someday they will. They decide to buy a property together as an investment. She would live in the property with her family, and he would stay in his place until a later date. So they go in 50-50, figuring years later, if it doesn't work, they'll sell it and make some money. Years go by, they've decided that the relationship's not working, and they want to part ways. Since they didn't have a contract in the beginning, they now have to decide how to dissolve the partnership, since she doesn't want to move out of the property and he wants his money. You can see how having a contract initially could have made this situation much easier.
If we are called in to help sell a property where there is a dissolution of the partnership and there isn't an existing contract, this becomes much more complicated and a difficult situation.
It's been our experience that most dissolved partnerships have assets involved along with personal and emotional attachments that could cloud the issues at hand. Therefore, the most important thing to remember when dissolving your partnership is keep the emotions out of it in every way possible and treat it like a business. If this is not done, lawyers will inevitably get involved and it'll get very expensive very quickly.
It's much cheaper to get an agreement in place initially for a couple $100 than to deal with it after the fact when emotions are very high. Also, it's important to remember to update your agreement as your circumstances change.
We see our job as mediators, and often we help our clients resolve the problem without having to involve lawyers, thereby saving our clients thousands of dollars and, more importantly, unnecessary stress and time. We'd love to get your suggestions regarding topics you'd like us to discuss for our upcoming Hot Topic videos. Please feel free to send us an email at info@hipcityspace.com. Thanks so much for listening to this Hot Topic video, and have an awesome day.